So ABC analysis solution consists of two parts: data analysis on this screen and profit analysis on that screen. So in general, ABC analysis solution is based on the Pareto principle. About 20% of the causes produce about 80% of the results. In this solution, it means, for example, 20% of customers bring near 80% of income. The same works for vendors, product services, and sometimes for warehouses and so on. Percentages 20 to 80 can be corrected due to the specifics of products, prices, or selling strategies. Data analysis project serves a better classification of customers, inventory items, products, services by income value, sometimes by sales volume, demand, or other criteria. It allows you to define what customers, products, services bring the company most value. There are four main analysis parameters for review of total revenue: customers, vendors, inventory items, and inventory item classes. There are two analysis measure criteria, like sales in quantity and sales in amount. At the right of the screen, we have filtering options. They are review amount or quantity by specific inventory item model, or by specific class of inventory items, or by some warehouse. Taking the time period and the other parameters, we can flexibly combine it for data visualization and conclusions. Let's take here amount criteria, and here let's take ending period in November 2021 is ending period, and starting period is like November 2020. So in the table below we can see the customers as selected here, and the account names and revenue from them by months. Okay, the next tab is ABC analysis, and A category contains the customers that brings 80% of revenue for company. B category contains customers that brings 15% of revenue for company. C category contains customers that bring 5% of revenue for company. The same principle applies to products or items, like for this analysis parameter, and for products or items there are the same classification for ABC by ABC groups, and the same principle also works for product classes, like inventory item classes, and for vendors. And category percentages can be corrected due to the specifics of products, prices, or selling strategies. It can be not around 80% for A, but 70% or something else due to your business specifics. And knowing the quota of income value from specific product or customer, you can focus on the higher profitable product or customer to develop or extend the sales, and cut something low profitable, like from C category. The third tab contains XYZ analysis table. It helps to define the stability of product sales and, as a result, customer demands. So let's select customers, and for this period we can see 1X customer and many Z customers. So X category customers have a regular demand, which means the demand forecasts are reliable with low variation, up to 10% variation. Y category customers have substantial demand variations due to seasonality, product life cycles, competitors, or the economy. It's between 10% and 25% variation. And Z category that we can see here, these customers are very irregular and difficult to predict, highly depending on short-term trends, weather conditions, occasional demands, and so on. Here is higher than 25% variation. The same principle applies to products or items and some other points that we can select. So visualization of selling demand stability per specific products highlights products or services with stable demand or revenue, and the ones with unstable revenue or situative seasoned demand. For visual recognition of most profitable, most sold, or most stable selling products, we see color coding. As A as most value level is green, B is yellow, it's here, B is yellow, and C is red. For these three indicators. For visual recognition of product stability levels, color coding is with similar principle. Most level is X in green color, Y is yellow, and Z is red. Finally, data analysis project has ABC plus XYZ matrix. It shows regular, variative, and unstable demand for specific products in each of ABC revenue group. Functionality for filtering gives us extended choice for watching statistics periods and analyzing situation by customers, inventory, products, or some other. So now let's go to profit analysis project. The difference of this solution project from data analysis one is in more marginality oriented analysis of data. These are four main analysis parameters for profit options, for profit review. Here, customers, branches, inventory items, and inventory item classes. And at the right of the screen we have filtering options: business branch, or specific customer, or some model of inventory item. Taking the time period and the other parameters, we can flexibly combine it for data visualization and conclusions as well. Let's select customers, let's select period ending in this month and starting from from this month. And in the grid below, each ABC group reflects margin indicators. Margin cumulative ratio is cumulative contribution by amount, meaning how much each product contributes or customer contributes to total sales profit. A reflects either it is in top 80% of profitable products or not. Margin cumulative ratio percentage is cumulative contribution by efficiency, meaning how much profit is made per dollar of sales revenue after deducting costs, of course. A reflects either it is in top 80% of marginal products or not. The third parameter is margin cumulative ratio quantity. It's cumulative contribution by quantity, meaning how much each product contributes to the total sales quantity. Again, A reflects either it is in top 80% of most sold products or not by quantity. I mean. And for visual recognition of most profitable, most sold, most stable, or most efficient selling products, here is color coding. A as most value level is green, B is yellow, and C is red. So for visual recognition of product stability levels, color coding is the same. X as most level is green, Y is yellow, and Z is red. X, Y, or Z shows profit stability for level for a specific customer or item or something else through the selected period. Below the filters, we have the advice block that shows us potentially useful changes to businesses or product sales for improving profitability and marginality for some sales parameter or sales item product, or for some customer, like selecting that and selecting some specific row. We can see the advices for profitability and stability above the table. So next, the goal of this feature is to show the user potential fit advices for his sales, advertisement, and so on. On the margin analysis screen, we can see these fields, and in split ABC groups, the category indicator shows the ABC type combining these three parameters, and this is the main magnitude that advice built on. This way you can review the advices for some business indicator. And the third screen of ABC analysis solution is part of profit analysis. The screen is advice administration, and on this one we can read and modify advice for specific sales profit indicators. Let's select margin value A and margin percentage B, and let's say for some customer margin quantity is as well A, and on selecting we will see in some time the advices, and then we can read them or review the advices by specific marginality indicators. On the advice administration screen, ACPR 1030, we can see advice pieces for marginality indicators on the left of screen, and for stability indicators on the right of screen. And also we can read and modify the advice for specific sales profit indicators, like this one. Let's modify some information by adding the new word, then let's delete it and then press enter, and we can save the edited advice on this screen. We can modify and review advice due to business needs, due to season of some sales, and due to another options. So we can also filter the advice by indicators. Let's choose ACC indicator set, and we can see advice for this indicator category exactly. The same we can select for stability indicators. Let's choose the highest stability one, X, and we can see the advice text for X stability indicator of this combination set. Yeah, and I can also edit specific advice when we find it by these indicators, and after editing we can press save and review at edited piece of advice. So editing due to business options or sales season or some other needs. Thank you for your time, and thank you very much for watching this demonstration. Feel free to ask questions in the comments below. If you would like to have a personalized demo of ABC-XYZ analysis, please reach out to us. Have a great day.